Hi there, I'm Peggy McColl, and I'm going to walk you through the 3 proven steps to accomplish any goal, no matter how big it is or how unbelievable it may be for you right now to accomplish that goal. So anything that you desire, I'm going to explain to you how you can accomplish any and every goal that you set for yourself. Here's what I suggest that you do, though. Think of something that you'd really love, or you have no earthly idea how you're ever going to accomplish it. All right. Think about that as I walk through this presentation and these 3 proven steps to achieve your biggest goal. I'm so excited about this. So you want to set a big goal. Now, what's a big goal? A big goal, I love to affectionately call a stretch goal. This is a goal that you have no idea how you're ever going to accomplish. You've never done it before. Maybe you've never done anything like it before, but it's absolutely something that's in your heart that you're passionate about. So what could that be? Well, it could be a dream home. It could be stepping into your own career, doing something that you really, really love. It could be getting into the best shape of your life, being an athlete, perhaps accomplishing or winning an award of some sort. Maybe it's writing a book and having it be a New York Times bestseller and selling millions and millions of copies. Perhaps it is going on a trip around the world. I mean, you've got to dream big. You see, you can, listen to these words, you can have anything that you desire, anything that you desire. Now, you may have heard those words before, you may have dismissed those words before, but it's absolutely true. There's so much exceptional power that is locked up within you that if you simply tap into it, you are going to be amazed at what you can accomplish. So I'm going to invite you to really think big, dream big. Now, this is absolutely my favorite Napoleon Hill quote of them all. And I want to explain it to you. Napoleon Hill said this. He said, remember, no more effort is required to aim high in life, to demand abundance and prosperity than is required to accept misery and poverty. But what are most people doing? They're accepting their lot in life. They feel that their situation is the way it's meant to be or destined to be. That is a dangerous place to be. Now, part of the reason why so few people are actually living their dream life is because they understand what I'm talking about right here. They understand that the same effort, the exact same effort to manifest a tiny goal, a small goal, is also implemented to manifest a large goal. That's why I invite you to think big. So if you have a goal to earn $100,000 a year, but what you'd really love is to be earning $10 million a year, the same effort is required to do that. I want you to know that. I want you to understand that. But what effort? Well, let's get into that. Demand. Now, if you think about what Napoleon Hill said, no more effort is required to aim high in life, to demand prosperity and abundance. So since that word is in Napoleon Hill's book, and I wrote an entire book about it called The Demand Principle, here's what the dictionary defines demand to mean: an insistent and peremptory request made as if by right. I want you to know it's your birthright. It's absolutely your birthright. Doesn't matter where you live, doesn't matter who you are, doesn't matter how old you are, doesn't matter what you've done or haven't done, or your education level, or your skin color, or your religion, doesn't matter. It is your right. It's absolutely your right to have anything that you want. I want you to understand that, and I want you to know that. And if you don't already know that, watch this over and over again until it becomes impressed into your subconscious mind and you begin to believe. So how questions inevitably get asked whenever anyone is stretching themselves. How am I going to buy that house if I don't have the money? How will I earn 10 times my income this year? Or as I just suggested, a number that's not even close to what you've ever earned before. How will I attract my soulmate? How will I do this? How will I do that? How will I start a business? How will I? And why do people ask those questions? They ask those questions because they're allowing their paradigms, which are their belief systems, to take control and stay in control. You see, you're going to think about the how. It's not uncommon to think about the how, but know this and really listen to what I have to say. You do not have to know how you're going to accomplish your goals. All right. Follow these 3 proven steps and you will accomplish any and every goal that you set for yourself. And it works. I know it works. I know it works from my own personal firsthand experience. You see, the moment that you decide that you're going to do something you've never done before, your paradigms, which are your belief systems that are already conditioned within you, are going to try and stop you. It's a natural occurrence. So when it happens, recognize it is what it is. So if you start hearing or feeling negative thoughts that are not in alignment with what you desire, just understand, oh, that's my old way of thinking. That's my old way of being. That's my paradigms. That's my belief systems. So you're not going to know how to accomplish a stretch goal, something that you've just set, because you've never done it before. Of course, you're not going to know how. And the great news is you don't have to know how, but you are already programmed to be a certain way, to think a certain way. We're robotic beings. We're habitual beings, and that's fine when we understand it. But you need to also understand that you can change it. You can change it, and you can change it as easily as what I'm going to suggest to you right here, right now. So how do you really accomplish your biggest goal ever? Listen to this. You get in alignment with it. You're in harmony with the outcome. You know in your heart it's already done. You're feeling as if that wish is already fulfilled. Now, every one of those bullets is saying the same thing. What do I really mean? You've got to listen real carefully and implement effectively. What I really mean is, if I asked you this, okay, I'm going to ask you to do this right now while you're watching this. 1, think about something you've never done before, but something you'd absolutely love to have. Remember, you don't have to know how, just think about it. Okay, now imagine that it's in your life, that you have it, that you own it, that you paid for it, that you're earning it, that it's already done. How does that feel? How does it really feel? Now, I suspect you're probably smiling right now. You may have closed your eyes while you were listening to that. But either way, what did you do in that moment? Bam, just like that. What did you do? You felt as if it was already done. Now you can do that because you're in control of your thinking space. You're the one that's controlling what you're thinking and what you're feeling. And you can do it in a heartbeat. You can do it just like that. So the most valuable thing for you to do to accomplish your goals, those stretch goals, those really exciting goals, is to feel as if it's here now. But let's look at what are these 3 steps. Number 1, you decide. You've got to commit to that goal. How do you decide? Talk about that in a second. Then you determine. You determine what do you need to believe in order to have that, because you got to change your conditioning. You got to change your programming, your paradigms. And 3, discipline yourself so that every day you are walking around like the person who already has accomplished that goal that you set for yourself. So let's look at these a little further. Decide with clarity. Write down your goal statement, and you write it. It's very important that you do it this way. You write it as if it's already done in the present tense. So here's a couple of examples. I'm so happy and so grateful to be easily earning an annual income of $10 million this year, doing work that is deeply meaningful and contributes to the world in only positive ways. Now, think about that. That may not be your goal. I'm giving you examples, okay? You write your own goal. But if that was your goal, or you've decided it's now your goal, and you read that, it feels good, right? It connects to the emotions. You're seeing something positive. You're seeing as if it's done now. You've written it as if it's done right now. Or you could say, I'm so happy and grateful to have bought and paid for in full my beautiful waterfront chalet that is magnificent, right? You want to write your goal statement down. That's the decision part. A lot of people think about it, but they don't commit it to writing. Write it down, all right? Put it in front of you so that you see it every single day. I'd also like you to invest the time to determine what do you need to believe in order to accomplish this. Now think about this. What you've been experiencing in your life up to this point is based on what you previously believed. So in order to have something different, you have to create a new belief. So make a list. It could be things like, I am worthy of success. Success is a way of life for me. I easily accomplish every goal I set for myself. I am a happy and a healthy multimillionaire. Whatever it is, you determine what you need to believe, because this is what you want to be focusing on. These beliefs you want to be building. You want to be encouraging yourself. You want to be saying them and feeling them and really focusing on these beliefs until they become a part of who you are. Because when you change your belief system, you change your life. That's what I did to change my life. Then the third step is you discipline yourself. You're going to be creating new disciplines, new habits that you're utilizing and implementing every single day that are going to invite you to connect to the feeling states or the emotions of already having accomplished your goal. So you're going to be walking around all day long, acting as if, feeling as if. You're living from the end, not thinking of it as something in the future. You're thinking of it as if it's here now. That's a distinction, a big distinction. That is one of the reasons why people fail. They think of their goal. They think about it's coming, it's coming. You think as if it's here now. Then you become one with the goal. You know in your heart it's already done. Please understand that in the beginning, you're not going to be feeling this sense of certainty. But by disciplining yourself, you'll get to that point where you'll feel it so strongly within you that you'll have that knowing. You want to discipline yourself every single day. And when you follow those 3 proven steps, you're going to be amazed at what you accomplish. Now, what do I suggest you do now? I suggest you do 2 things. Like this video and share it with others. Well, that's kind of like 2 things there. 3 things then. Like the video, share it with others, let other people know, study it with someone else. That's a very good thing to do. Go to my website, PeggyMcColl.com, because I have a number of resources to help you accomplish exactly what we're talking about here. You're going to need some help, and I can help you. So go to PeggyMcColl.com, look for a little tab that says free resources. Free, okay? It's free. This video you're watching is free. Go there now. Free resources, and take a look at how we can help you. One of the free resources that we've created for you is a guided meditation. You listen to it every day, and this guided meditation will put you into the aligned state of you feeling as if you've already accomplished your goal. And you know what? It's going to work for you. It works for everyone. This is not complicated, but you have to do the work. All right, are you going to go there now? I'm imagining you're saying yes. All right, that's a wrap for this session. Go over to PeggyMcColl.com and make sure that you download those resources and you implement the steps that I've suggested to you today, and you will accomplish your biggest goals.